Hi everyone, we are excited to have you here in today's fun-filled learning session at YOLO. Here is a quick look at how you can submit your work after the class. As a first step, go to live.yolo.com. You can use any browser to access this site. On this page, you will see a list of all our classes. Scroll down and you can see the Submit Your Work button. And then you will see a list of the classes that you've last attended, which could, for example, show the dance or craft or science experiment classes you've attended recently. Next, it will show you the list of children whose names are registered in this mobile number. Choose your name from this list to submit your work. For instance, if you are Satvik Kumar, choose that name. And then choose the class for which you would like to make your submission. For example, if you've attended the New Year's Masquerade Party session and you'd like to make the submission for this class, click on the Submit Your Work button below that. And then upload the photo you've taken. Choose the image from your phone and click Submit. You can scroll down and view all your past submissions and see how many of your friends or peers have liked your work. You can also see others' work and like their work to inspire your friends. If you want to showcase your work on social media, that too is very simple. Click on Share, copy the link and post it on Instagram or Facebook or any other platform of your choice. Just a tiny reminder, your submission looks a lot better if you could click a photo in the landscape mode rather than the portrait mode. Do not forget to tag us at YOLO_app. I'm eagerly looking forward to all your submissions right after this class.
Hello everyone. So how is everyone doing today? Great? All right. So how many of you are excited for today's class? I hope everybody is really excited, right? We are going to start a new class today and we are going to learn something new. So today's class is about faux calligraphy. So what is faux calligraphy? First, let us know that. Okay, calligraphy means the art of beautiful penmanship. Penmanship as in drawing or creating words or letters in a beautiful manner. So in calligraphy, we require special nibs, special inks, special tools. But for calligraphy allows us to do calligraphy, the same calligraphy, but without using any sort of fancy pens or nibs. Okay, the word for means imitation. So we can imitate or we can just duplicate the same effect that is there in traditional calligraphy, but without the use of any fancy nibs, just by using some strokes and some darker shades, some darker, bolder strokes. Okay, just by using simple techniques, we can create the same effect. All right. So everybody really excited for the class? Everybody ready to learn something? So just get ready with all of the materials that you need. It's a very, very simple class. In the first class, we will learn today about the basic brush strokes and the upward and downward movements. We will also learn about color combinations. All right. So everybody just quickly get ready with all of the materials that are needed. Okay. Are you able to see my screen, everyone? Okay, so what all will we need for today's class? We will need a piece of paper or a copy. We will need some sketch pens. All right, if any of you don't have sketch pens, if you have some ball pen also, that is fine. Any pen is fine. Okay, so today's topic is for calligraphy. Just simple equipments that we need are copy, any blank copy or ruled copy, doesn't matter. And if you have sketch pens, then fine. Otherwise, even a simple pen will do the trick. All right. So this is our class for today. So we will first talk about the two basic things that are there in for calligraphy. All right. What are the two basic things? Just see the screen, just see the movement of my hand, and you will know that. All right. There are two basic things to keep in mind. This is an upstroke. See, The arrow is pointing upwards, so it is an upstroke. Okay, and it will be denoted by thin line. Just a single thin line denotes an upstroke. And this is a downstroke. For this, we will always darken the line. See how we have darkened the line? This is a thick stroke. All right. So what did we learn here? We learned that whenever we are making a stroke upwards, all right, see the arrow is pointing up. So whenever I am moving my hand upwards, my stroke will be thin. The line I will draw will be a thin one. And whenever I am moving my hand downwards, or if it's a downstroke, then my hand movement will be a thick one. We will just thicken that line. Okay. So what are these strokes known as? They are known as upstroke. This first one is called upstroke and the next one is called a downstroke. Okay. Very simple. Thin line for upstroke, thick line for downstroke. That's all. All right. Everybody getting it? Very, very simple. This is the simple basic foundation of faux calligraphy. We will need a thin upstroke and a thick downstroke. That's all. No doubts till here? No doubts? Okay, now we will go through some of the basic strokes that are used in the letters. Okay, first let us see what are the strokes that are used. Our basic strokes, all right? What are the basic strokes that are used when we create the letters? So this is the first stroke like this. All right, and this is the second. These two are a pair of strokes. What are they called? Any idea? So just see how my hand has moved. First, I have moved it upwards. So the arrow is pointing upwards. And then I am bringing it downwards. So this is the shape. Next, it is moving downwards first and then it is moving upwards. All right. So we will just follow what we have learned. Again, that same stroke I have drawn in the same way. See, first my hand has moved upwards and then it has moved downwards. Okay, first draw that. Everybody just draw that. All right, see how the shape is. First my hand has moved upwards, then it has moved downwards. Has everybody drawn it? All right. Now, what did we learn in the first part? What were the two basic things? We learned that if the hand is moving upwards, that is, if it is an upstroke, it will be thin. And wherever it is moving downwards, it will be thick. So where do you see the downward arrow in this? Where do you see the downward arrow? It is on this side. So we will just thicken it. Wherever there is a downward arrow, we will thicken it. Same again, I will draw the next shape also like this. So first my hand moved downwards and now I'm going upwards. So wherever my hand has moved downwards, that part I will thicken. So which is the part where it has moved downwards? This part. So I will thicken this part. Got it, everyone? So what are they known? This is called an overturn and this is called an underturn. Okay, these are the basic shapes that we used in calligraphy. Everybody just get it done up to this step. I will just repeat it once more. Overturn is like this. Okay, first your hand is moving upwards, see, and then your hand is moving downwards. So when your hand is moving downwards, only that part you will thicken, only that part you will darken. Next, for underturn, it is just opposite. First your hand is moving downwards like this and then it is moving upwards. So the part where it is moving downwards, that part you will darken. Pretty simple, right? Yes. There shouldn't be any doubts for this portion. All right. Shall we move on? This was very easy. Shall we move on to something a bit difficult, a bit more complex? All right. Let us see what are the other curves that are used. Okay, what other curves can we use while writing the alphabets? So this is a combination of overturn and underturn. It is almost as if we have joined the two. Like this, my hand has moved upwards, then downwards, then again upwards. So I will just draw that shape again, and wherever my hand has been downwards, only that part I will darken. Yes, only this part. Right. Wherever my hand has moved downwards, only that part we will darken. This is called a compound turn. Okay. Why a compound turn? Because it is a mixture of overturn and underturn. Just see the similarities. Wherever the arrow is pointing downwards, only those strokes we have darkened. Okay. Wherever the arrow is pointing upwards, that part is left thin as it is. Okay. Everybody getting it? There should not be any doubts here. All right. Let us move on to the next one. The next turn. Let us move on to the next turn now. Okay. What other forms of turns are there? So see. This is a circle, almost like a circle. So how did my hand move? First I went downwards like this and then I joined it upwards like this. So wherever my hand moved downwards, what is the rule? Downward is thicker, right? Downward part is thicker, upward part is thinner, okay? So I will just draw the same shape below. See, first moving downwards and then upwards and joining it. So wherever I have moved downwards, there I will darken it like this. Getting it? Everybody should be getting the hang of it by now. So wherever your hand is moving downwards, that is the part that you have to color. That is the part where you have to fill with color. Okay? Yes, very good, very good. Everybody is getting it. Very nice. Next, two more strokes are left. Let us see what are the other two strokes that are left. Okay? Let us see what strokes are left. So here, this is one more strokes. My hand going downwards and upwards like this. So first I have moved downwards. First I have moved downwards like this. And then I have moved upwards. Can anybody guess what will be the shape? Where do I have to darken? Just draw the shape like this and just think where your hand has moved downwards. Where is it moving upwards? Wherever it has moved downwards, that will be the thick part. Any guess? Anyone? Which part do I have to thicken? Which is the part that I have to darken up with the color? Any guesses? You can let me know in the chats. Any guesses? Which is the part that we have to thicken up? Yes? Good, good, good. Most of you are getting it right. Yes. So, how I have moved? I have first moved downwards, then I have moved upwards like this. So, I will be thickening this downward portion. This. Got it? Very good, very good. Next, one more shape, one last shape. Like this. Okay, same I will draw once more. Like this. Anybody guess for this one? Just give me a guess. We have drawn it like this and like this. So which portion my hand is going downwards? Is it here or is it here? Where is my hand going downwards? Just make a guess. Which portion shall we be coloring? Which portion will we be darkening? Yes. Very good. Very good. You people are so intelligent. Very nice. So First, my hand has moved upwards and then it has moved downwards. Okay, so we will be coloring this portion. Very nice. So these were the basic strokes that we need in for calligraphy. You are done with the basic strokes. This was all for the basic strokes. Okay, so now let us see where all these strokes are getting used. Okay, the strokes we have learned. We have now got a basic idea of how to make the strokes. But which letters are they being used for? We should know that, right? So let us take an example of each stroke and a letter for each one of them. Okay, everybody just finish drawing the strokes first. If you don't have enough space in that paper, you can take a fresh sheet of paper. Okay, no issues. You can just take a fresh sheet of paper and we will get started with the letters that are using these strokes that we have just learned. All right, just get ready, everyone. Just get ready, everyone, with a fresh sheet of paper. If you don't have enough space in that paper, you can just get ready with a fresh sheet. All right, shall we move on? So now, since you have got a very nice idea about where and which part to darken, you will not face any issues at all. Okay, and you will also have the practice. Okay, so now let us see which letters are using which stroke. All right, ready, everyone? Okay, now for the first one, that is the overturn. Let us see which letter is using the overturn. Okay, where are we using it? The first one. Okay, this is the letter N that I have just written. How do you write N? It is like this and like this. This is how N is written. Now quickly tell me, where should we be darkening? Where your hand has moved downwards? Where should we be darkening? Is it here? Is it here? Is it here? Is it here? Notice our hand has gone downward twice. 2 times our hand has gone downwards. Okay, so let us darken those areas. Which is the first part? Like this, my hand is going downwards. So this is the first downward portion I'm going to darken. Next, again, my hand is going down here. So one more dark portion. This is using my overturn. Everybody getting it? Everybody getting it? How? Yes. Good. Good job, everyone. Okay. So when we are moving like this, once my hand went down, up and down. So that is how the letter N is formed. Okay. Next, let us see where we are using the underturn. Okay, let us write another letter. Okay, this is the letter U. How we have written the U? Like this, up, down, up, down, like this. This part we will not count because it is just one line only. So up, down, up, and just one straight like this. So where has our hand moved downwards? Like this, our hand has moved downwards. So we will just color that portion. This part our hand has moved downwards. All right. So we will just color this portion up. Now see for W. We will write a W now. Okay, like this. See where will we use the compound turn? Once down, again up, down, up, and there you go. So wherever I have said down, those are the portions you have to color. So this part, our hand has moved downwards, then up and down. So again, this down part. Getting it, everybody? Next, this one just looks like O, right? So down and up. So wherever I have said down, that part you have to color here. Your hand has moved downwards here. Just color it. Okay? Everybody get it done till here. Before we move on to the last two strokes, everybody just finish up to this portion. All right? Just finish up to O. N, U, W, and O. Just finish these four letters fast, everyone. Very good. You can just show your work. You can just put a camera or your phone on top of your work so that I can see what you guys are doing. All right? Yes, very good. It's very, very simple as long as you follow your hand movement, where your hand is going up, where it's going down. Just remember, down means dark. D and D, down is dark, right? Yes, that is the trick. Down means dark. Where your hand is moving down, that is the part you have to darken. All right? Shall we move on to the last two? What do you think? Where the next stroke is used? Any letter you can think of where the next stroke is getting used? Correct. Very good. So it is being used in the letter J. It almost looks like the letter cursive J, right? Fine. So we will draw it once more. So down and up and just the top. So where we have moved down in the front line like this, we have moved down. We will darken it. Okay. Everybody just finished writing J. Everybody just finished writing the J letter. Those who have finished writing about the next stroke, what do you think? Where will we use it? Where will we use it? Okay, many of you are saying P, but P is not the one. For P, the letter will be a bit wide. The circular portion at the top will be a bit wide. Any guesses? Where will we be using this? Okay, so we will be using this while writing H, right? The letter H. So just see, like this, and this. Okay, so here we have the letter H. Here my hand went downwards, so I will color this. And again, my hand has gone downwards like this. So we will color this also. And we are done with all of the basic strokes and the uses. Okay, so now for all of these 6 strokes, you have one example each of the letters. Okay, one example each of the letters where these strokes are being used. So the basics of your calligraphy is done. Your basic portion for the calligraphy is done. Right? Everybody quickly get it completed. Those of you who are continuing in the new sheet, now you can get those of you who are continuing in the old sheet, you can now get a new sheet. We will now learn the color mixings. The color mixing, how to mix the colors. Everybody quickly get ready. Yes, quickly. Everybody get a new sheet and be ready. All right. Okay, so for the color mixing portion, we will learn to mix warm and cool colors. Okay, now those of you who had attended the earlier classes, any idea what are the warm colors? I have told in my previous classes. Let me see how many of you can remember. What are the warm colors? Very good, very good. So the warm colors are yellow, orange and red. Okay, yellow, orange and red. So those of you who are having sketch pens, just take out the yellow, orange and the red color. If you don't have yellow color or if you don't have orange color, you can just take any two colors out of these. Out of yellow, orange and red, you can take any two colors. If you have all three of them, then good enough. Okay, and for the cool colors, we will be using light green, dark green and blue. If you don't have all of these three colors, if you just have any two colors out of these, just feel free to use any two colors. I will just show you how to mix the colors when we are writing. Okay, everybody just get ready with a fresh sheet. Get ready with a fresh sheet. We will now learn how to mix colors when we are making the calligraphy letters. All right. Everybody just get ready. Okay. So here I have a fresh sheet of paper now. And these are the three colors, the warm colors. First, we will start off with the warm colors. All right. I have my orange, red and yellow colors ready. Okay. So we will first write just three letters each. So here I am writing the letter N. First, the letter N. Just see, you can just refer to your previous sheet how you have written the letter N. Just write the letter N like this. If you don't have your yellow color, you can just write it with orange color also. It's not an issue, okay? Just write it with orange color, that is also fine. Yes. Just write the letter N like this. And I am just marking the areas where my hand has moved downwards. Just refer to the previous sheet, the practice sheet where you learned all of your strokes. You will see which of the parts of N you have thickened. So just write the letter N like this and just draw the areas. Draw these areas where your letters have to be thickened. All right. Now take your orange color and we will now fill up these portions. We will darken these portions. It is just like coloring with sketch pen. Just take your orange color and nicely darken up these portions. All right. Same here also. Just nicely darken up these portions. Okay. Everybody just get it done up to the orange color filling. So we first wrote our letter with yellow and then we filled it up with orange. Whichever parts we had to darken as per our rule, we had to darken the part that is downwards. Downwards is darkened. So we have darkened those portions with orange color. Yes. Everybody just get it completed. All right. Okay. So now our next color is red. Just see how I am applying the red color. Okay, just see how I will be applying the red color. So just at the top portion like this, a little bit of red, like this, just a little bit of red, and at the end, a little bit of red. At the top and at the ends of the letters. Just apply red at the top and at the end of the letter like this. The portion that you have darkened at the top of the letter and at the end of the letter, just apply the red color. Okay. And then on top of that, just apply the orange color once more. Just apply the orange color like this. You will see that the red color will mix with the orange color. Okay, use your sketch pens. Just apply the color once more. Everybody got it? We applied the red color at the top and at the bottom of the darkened portions. And then Again, on top of that, we applied orange color. I will just repeat it once more. See, there is one more darkened portion left. So at the top, I will again apply some red color like this at the top, okay, and at the bottom a little bit. And then I will take my orange color and I will just drag that color like this. See how nicely it's mixed and it's giving a nice shading effect. Got it, everyone? Everybody getting it? Just everybody draw the letter N. Everybody get the letter N shaded nicely. Yes. Very good, very good. Most of you are getting it nicely. Remember, after applying the red color, you have to apply orange color also. Otherwise, it will look as if you've just applied red and kept it there. It will not mix. It will not give a shaded effect. Correct. Just get it done with the first letter. Okay. So now next we will move on to the next letter. It is very easy now. So we will now move on to the next letter. What is my next letter now? So next let us write O. Okay, first same method, the same method. Write O first like this. Draw the thickened part. Fill it with orange color. First fill it with orange color like this. Then we will apply little red to the top and the bottom of the thickened portion. Little red here, little red here, and we will mix it up with orange. Everybody got it? Everybody got it? Very good, very good. Same now, same thing we will do for one more letter. Let us write H now. Same with our yellow color, we will write H like this. All right. Wherever your hand is moved downwards, just darken that portion. Fill it up with orange color. All right, nicely fill it up with orange color. Nicely fill it up, and then at the top and the bottom of this darkened portions, we will apply red color like this. Top and the bottom portion of the darkened portions only. And then we will apply the orange color again. So these were our warm colors, Everybody get these three letters ready. Everybody just get them ready. All right. So you learned how to make warm color combinations for faux calligraphy. Everybody just get this done. Those of you who have completed, now the very same thing we will repeat. The very same thing, just with different colors. That is green, yellow, no, green, light green, your dark green and dark blue. Correct. No yellow here. Yellow is a warm color. Okay. Everybody just get this done quickly. Quickly get it done. Okay. So for the next set of colors, you can do the next set of colors as a task. I will just show you one example how to create the next set of colors. Okay, that is by using your greens and your blues. The same thing is repeated. Just I will show you one example. I will show you just one example of how you can make the next set of colors. Okay, so first taking the light green color, I have written the N. Okay, same thing. I have written the N. I will first draw the areas where it has to be darkened. All right, wherever I have to darken it, I will first draw that. Then using my dark green, I will fill that portion up. All right, I will just fill that portion up using the dark green color. Same thing, just the same thing like you did. This is my dark green color. Using it, I will just fill that up. Okay. Then finally, I will apply the dark blue color. Little bit at the top, little bit at the bottom of that darkened portion. Same for the other darkened portion also. Little bit at the top and little bit at the bottom. And finally, I will again apply the dark green color and nicely mix it up. If it's already mixed, you can see here it's already mixed. So there's no need to mix it up again. Similarly, just one more letter, same thing. Darken it up nicely with your dark green color. All right, darken it up nicely. Little bit of blue at the top, little bit of blue at the bottom. If it's already getting mixed up, there is no need to use the dark green color again. But if it stands out like a separate color, in that case, you can use the dark green color on top of it, like you did with your reds and oranges. Okay, so everybody will be able to make the H letter. No issues with the letter H. Everybody will be able to make it. No issues, right? Okay, I will show you how to make that also. All right. See, like this, you can just mix it up using your dark green color. Again, that H, like we wrote with our last one. The H, wherever I have to darken it, you can directly go for it. If you are very sure, just go directly with the dark green color. If you are very sure, just go directly with the dark green color. If you know for sure which places I have to darken, go directly with the dark green color. And here also, correct. And then we will apply little bit of blue to the top and the bottom of the darkened portions. Little bit to the top, little bit to the bottom. Again, little bit to the top, little bit to the bottom. So there you go. That is all. So what did you learn in today's class? You learned about the basic rule of for calligraphy. That is, upstroke will always be thin, downstroke will always be thick. You also learned about the 6 major types of strokes, the basic strokes, and you also learned about the color combinations. Okay, what colors, the warm colors and the cool colors, how they are to be combined and used for a shading effect. So in your submissions, I should be seeing all of these. I should be able to see all of your strokes written nicely. Okay, all the overturn, the underturn, and all the 6 basic types of strokes. I want to see them. And also I want to see these 3 letters, both in your warm color combination and your cool color combinations. Right? Yes. Remember, this is a certificate course, all right? So if we are going to make the submissions for all the four classes that are there for this calligraphy course, then at the end of the class, you will be receiving a certificate. And also, if you make the submissions and if your submission come under the top 10, then you will be featured. You will be featured on the site of YOLO, and that is a very great achievement because there are so many people attending the classes, and out of that, we are choosing only the top 10. Right? So getting featured in the top 10 is a really great achievement. So that is why I urge you all, please complete all of these and submit your work sincerely. right? Follow all of the guidelines and just ensure that your work should be nice and neat. Okay? Okay? Very good. So everybody felt happy learning something new today? Okay, in the next class, we will learn all the 26 letters. All the 26 letters of the alphabet we will be learning, so that very quickly and very easily you guys are able to write your own names, write full sentences, words, etc. Okay, so that it doesn't take you time. The next class, we will learn all of the lowercase letters, the smaller letters, cursive letters. All right? Okay. So I hope to see all of you in the next class again. All right. Learn to remember to, yes, make your submissions properly, neatly, and on time. I want to see all of your good works there. Okay. Okay, everybody. Take care. Bye-bye. See everyone in the next class.
Hi everyone, we are excited to have you here in today's fun-filled learning session at YOLO. Here is a quick look at how you can submit your work after the class. As a first step, go to live.yolo.com. You can use any browser to access this site. On this page, you will see a list of all our classes. Scroll down and you can see the Submit Your Work button. And then you will see a list of the classes that you've last attended, which could, for example, show the dance or craft or science experiment classes you've attended recently. Next, it will show you the list of children whose names are registered in this mobile number. Choose your name from this list to submit your work. For instance, if you are Satvik Kumar, choose that name. And then choose the class for which you would like to make your submission. For example, if you've attended the New Year's Masquerade Party session and you'd like to make the submission for this class, click on the Submit Your Work button below that. And then upload the photo you've taken. Choose the image from your phone and click Submit. You can scroll down and view all your past submissions and see how many of your friends or peers have liked your work. You can also see others' work and like their work to inspire your friends. If you want to showcase your work on social media, that too is very simple. Click on Share, copy the link and post it on Instagram or Facebook or any other platform of your choice. Just a tiny reminder, your submission looks a lot better if you could click a photo in the landscape mode rather than the portrait mode. Do not forget to tag us at YOLO_app